Hey guys, I'm Jill Powell and today I am going to get microbladed. So I have some old microblading going on, so it's going to be more of a touch-up. We're going to enhance my brows, but everyone has always asked me so many questions about microblading. So I came to the best place that I know of. This is 111 Brow Studio in Old Town Temecula, and I have the two most amazing brow artists with me. We have Sarah and Vanessa, and they are going to hook up these brows today. So, we're excited? Ready to get going?
So excited.
Yes, I've sent so many people here, so I'm so excited that I actually get to come here. I've been stalking them on social media and following all of their brow pictures. Even before microblading was like a big thing, this was one of the first places I found, and I was like, I need to do my research. So make sure you do your research and find an awesome place like this, and let me show you how it's gonna go. We are done. What do you think? Fixing my hair because it's a little fluffy, but okay, so all done. I did do a little bit of touch-up makeup on my forehead. I have no pain right now at all. I will say the feeling of it is like scratching a sunburn. So it's not great. It doesn't hurt. So just kind of annoying. Way less than a tattoo, but this is immediately after. So I do have some redness. We did take away a little bit of my last microblading that I had, so there's a tiny bit of white still left there. That's gonna fade within the hour, but this is what they look like. Okay, so aftercare is really important, right guys?
Yes, absolutely.
It's so important. I even have to cancel my spin class tomorrow. I'm really sad because I'm obsessed with my cycle bar, but I'm gonna cancel it because I want to be obsessed with my brows as well. So let me know what I need to do for aftercare.
So this is your ointment. You're gonna only use a tiny amount. So you want to dip the Q-tip in, probably get about this amount.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. Because you do not want
you guys
them to be overly saturated with anything.
That is it. A little tiny dot.
That's a normal mistake that people can make. They lather on their aftercare.
You just rub it in, take the rest, and brush it through. You're gonna want to flip it to the dry side and kind of dab it in, so it gets fully like saturated.
Okay. Wow, that's like one little dot. And this just keeps it hydrated, but it's not Neosporin, right? Do not use Neosporin.
No. So you don't want to use anything else in your brows except for this.
Okay.
And then so today you're gonna wash your brows twice.
So that's what this is for. This is gonna go over everything to do. Like you can just leave it in your bathroom.
Okay.
So you're gonna wash them twice today, twice tomorrow. Add a thin layer of ointment after each wash.
Okay.
Day 3 through 7, you're not getting them wet, and you're using your ointment once a day. After that, you're not going to get them wet until day 14, the best you can. So when you're taking a shower, like you're not going to hold your face directly in the water.
Wash your face with a washcloth, things like that.
Okay. No swimming.
Exactly. None of those things. Yeah. On here, it's going to give you a full list of things to like avoid: exercise, retinoids,
And exercise for how long?
a few days.
Yeah.
The best you can.
I'm like obsessed right now, so
Trying to get us like lessen
Trying to
the
get my
amount.
summer body on.
okay.
Yeah.
So because you don't want to sweat,
Right.
because that's
And
what will keep
sometimes
the pigment.
even, because a lot of women don't sweat, or a lot of women feel like they don't sweat, but even still, the slightest amount, like we talked about removing that old permanent makeup, saline. So like that's the one thing that will eat up your pigment is sweat.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
No retinoids, no glycolics at all, and ever on your brows because
Never
that will,
over.
Yes,
Absolutely.
that will
Around them is fine, but not over them.
You want to give a little distance because it will travel under the skin.
Yeah. Because I love my glycolics and my retinoids.
Yeah, but other than that, like you don't get too red immediate like after. You won't be red tomorrow, so it's fairly simple.
It kind of does, from my last one, I remember it does flake a little bit.
A little
and
bit.
you don't want to pick.
No.
Because it's just going to pull the pigment out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
You're like a pro.
I know. And they do lighten up over time, right?
Yeah.
And I'll see you guys again in 6 weeks.
Yep.
So maybe we'll film our 6-week touch-up.
And one thing to add, because you have old permanent makeup,
Old microblading.
yes, old microblading, we never know the depth of what that old, permanent makeup was, how deep that was, what pigment they used. So because of that, you might have some fading in some spots more than maybe somebody else that never had microblading done before.
Right.
That's totally normal. In that case, we'll see you for your initial touch-up, and there is a chance we might see you one additional time.
Okay.
So,
Just remind me.
yeah.
Yep.
It's posted.
Perfect. Hey guys, I am here at 111 Brow Studio in Temecula for my 6-week touch-up with Vanessa and Sarah. And this is what my brows look like after 6 weeks healed. I did have a little mishap because I was traveling and the maid threw away my ointment, so I wasn't able to take care of the brows like I wanted to and like I was supposed to. But I am very happy with the result and what they're looking like. So I think we're gonna darken just the inside of this a little bit because this one, because I didn't have my ointment, got a little dry and flaked off, I think a little too early. But we are gonna do the touch-up so you can see what this process looks like. Just making sure we get these measurements on, that they're looking good.
Sorry.
What do you think, Bea?
You're crazy.
I look crazy? You don't like the way my brows look?
No,
What does mommy tell you about your brows?
don't ever do anything to them.
All right, guys. Final result. She can be in the background. That's okay. What do you think, Brooklyn?
They look good.
You like them?
Yeah.
All right. Now we gotta heal one more time, and then we'll show you the final look. Thank you guys so much.
welcome.
Yay!
Nice to meet you.
Yes, I know. Okay, so these are my girls. 111 Brow Studio in Old Town Temecula. If you are anywhere in Southern California, just make the drive. I literally have been researching and stalking them for probably over 2 years on Instagram. I've sent so many people here. And
She has. We had to finally reach out and
Right.
say, okay, we need to do your
appreciate
brows now because you've sent us so many people.
I literally have. And honestly, all the people I've sent them are like, wait, your brows look so good. Where'd you go? And they're like, the place you told me. I'm like, oh, duh, of course. So if you guys are in Southern California, make sure you hit this up. I will link all of the information below so that you guys know where to go. And definitely see my girls, Sarah and Vanessa.
Bye.
Thanks again for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below what you want to see next. All of the products used in my video are also linked below. And if you want to see more, follow me anywhere at Jill Powell Glam. Thanks again.